Mike McCarthy and I started sculpting actually back when I was in grade school, and then I started in wood, and when I went to college I started carving stone and went back to wood for about 10 years, but after that I've just carved stone. So. No, I actually do anything except for granite, so any stone except for granite. I've done a lot of alabaster, soapstone, Indiana limestone. I do Indiana limestone for a lot of my bigger pieces, and then a bunch of different marbles and also some calcite. Yeah, I mean, to me, I just have to carve, so it doesn't really matter what it is necessarily. But I have started, I did abstract for most of, I would say probably about 10 years ago, and then I started doing more figurative work about 10 years ago. Just carve all the time. One of the things that I found out through carving was that the more time you spend doing it, the more enjoyable it is, and also just finished projects. I have a hard time sometimes doing that myself. We always want to keep working on them because they never satisfy kind of what we want them to be. But it's always good to finish them, especially if you got a deadline or a show or something like that. That always helps. So I would encourage folks to sign up for shows as well. So probably the biggest, I mean, I just love doing really large pieces. And so I did a piece a couple years back that started out with 2 blocks of 37,000-pound stones, and so that's kind of the fun part to me, is really the really large-scale projects. Carve's great, and what I like is that it does have a little bit of color to it, so you kind of have to play with that a little bit within the sculpture, but I love the white. I think it, it lends itself to a lot of different types of sculpture, so I think it's very pretty stone.